Start with some good music. Boom shaka. Right. Yes. Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kopano Shimange and this is how I do things. The show where you send me your questions and I'll let you know how I would do things. Now you can take this as advice, use it, don't use it, it is completely up to you. Now in today's episode, I get a lot of questions from mamas who are just like, listen, I need to do something to reboot, to re-energize, to recharge. What do I do? This whole self-love, self-care situation seems to be for the single people who have all the time in the world. But when you're busy, you ain't got no time. You've got your career, you've got your baby, you've got your man, you've got all these other things. You've actually got to eat food. Where do you actually find the time for all this pamperingness and all the self-love Sunday when you are so busy? So in today's episode, I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks to make that happen and how to make that space in your life for self-care and self-love. And if you only have 1 or maybe 2 hours a week to take care of yourself, where do you start and what do you do? I've got this self-pamper routine that gets you ripe and ready. Now, when I look at other people who have their self-pamper routines and their self-care Sundays, they're always speaking with the most calmest voices and they're just so calm. And it is all about the Zen and making sure that they have spiritual alignment and what. For me, self-care and that reboot and that pamper day that I might get maybe once a month or even once a week is something that I really need to reboot and to recharge, to feel so much better, to have that energy to conquer the week and to be filled with life. You know what I mean? So it's not just about zenning down, but actually to gather that energy to deal with all the nonsense that you may come across during the week. So if you have any questions that you want to send to me, head over to my Instagram at Kopano Shimange and look for this picture right here. Reply and let me know what you want me to focus on in our next episode. Thank you so much to everybody who has been commenting, subscribing, giving me big thumbs up and sending me your questions. This is the reason why we are around and what we do every single day here on How I Do Things. But let's not waste any more time or energy. Let's get into the 10 things that you can do to have your self-love, self-pamper day and how to make it perfect with just a little bit of time. Listen, we have no time to be taking 5 hours to a whole day to do a pamper day, right? We can fit in 2 hours and maybe 3 if we do it at the right time on the right day. So you want to multitask as much as you possibly can, and you also want to save some water. I've seen some pamper days where a person is in the bath the whole day and then half the day they're in the shower, and we're wasting water, not just time but also water. So here are 10 things to make a perfect pamper day, as well as making sure that you get the most done with the least time. So number 1 is that you want to prepare. It starts with choosing the right day. Which day works best for you? For some people it may be Monday, because Monday everybody's tired, nobody gives a crap, everybody wants to sleep early. So at 8 p.m. you can actually start your pamper day from 8 until 10 and sleep on time still. For others it may be a Friday because it's the end of the week and the rules can be broken a little bit so you can slip away for 2 hours. Or it may be a Sunday when everybody is just mellowed and relaxed and you can ask for that 2 hours or 3 hours to just go and take care of yourself. The second thing that you want to do once you've chosen the time and you've chosen the day is that you want to ask for support. So go to your man and say that, listen, honey boo, papasi, monaka, ooh, my stud, my cakes, my loving, ooh, monaka, standwa, please. Kikopa 2 hours, just 2 hours, that's all I need from you, or 3 hours. The baby's sleeping, so I'm just gonna slip away and go and do my self-love. He needs to understand that he wants you to take it. He should actually pour you the bath. Why? Because once you've pampered yourself and you're doing good for yourself, you can actually be a better person for him, and you be a better person for your baby as well. You've actually got the time and the mental capacity and the space to play. Have you ever seen when a child is just like crying, you're just like tired, you're just like, just sleep, because you're just mentally, you're not there. Or when you're talking to your colleague and you're just like, ugh, your brain is just like, please shut up, because my brain is just too filled with things. So when you take that once a week to just pamper yourself, whether it's 1 hour or 3 hours, you are able to reboot and to reset. You become a much happier and better person. And for your man, it does actually do good for your sex life. So you do want to reboot and reset, to shave those legs, feel good about yourself, and get that energy for every single facet of your life. The next thing that you want to do when you're preparing is to get some good drinks. So you've got the day down, you've got the time down, you've got the space because you've got the support from your man. The next thing you want to do is prepare a good drink. Some people like to have some hot drinks. I like to take colder drinks, so I take a bottle of water and my beauty drink. This drink basically makes me feel like it's a spa day in a cup. It's a collagen drink. I usually make it with berries and some banana, some flaxseed, a collagen scoop or two, as well as a few chia seeds now and then. This is good for my skin and it's also good for my body. The type of collagen that I use also helps with my sleep. And I really love taking collagen. I've been doing it for about 2 to 3 months now. And I've been seeing from an energy point of view and from a skin point of view, everything recovers like that. I'm just looking like my skin is a superpower of its own. So once you've got your drinks down and you've got your time, you want to choose something nice to listen to. Some people may listen to podcasts or some music. I like to have my gospel music playing, but these days I have been falling in love with Audible. I listen to a book that I want to listen to, and it really gives me some time to take it in. Right now, I'm listening to Slay in Your Lane, which I'm completely enjoying, hearing the stories of other successful Black women, the struggles that they may go through, and how they manage to work through the system or to break it down. This book right here is helping me to be empowered, and it's helping me to be the superwoman that I know that I am. So I've got my drink down, I've got my listening, my audio for the time, and I've got my time. Now it's time for me to get into my pamper session. Number 2, the whole strategy is to think head to toe times 2. I mean it. That's why you want to take about 1 hour to 2 hours to do this, so you don't rush through everything and you can do everything that you need to do. So when it comes to a full day pamper session, you want to have every single inch of your body washed, exfoliated, and moisturized. So you're going to start with your head, whatever you need to do to wash and to cleanse your head, your face, working your way down, shaving all the hair that goes from your armpits downwards, and then you want to work your way back again, cutting your toenails, exfoliating and massaging and putting your oils on your legs, working your way up, washing your face, and then washing your hair again. So it's head to toe, and you want to do it twice. Step number 3 is to get started with the head. Now for me, I've had my braids in for quite some time, so when I thought about my pamper session, I was like, definitely these braids have got to go. They're starting to look crusty. You know, when you keep your braids for too long, you're just like, I want to take them out, just that I can't find the time. So we will just have to deal with the crustiness. My husband calls it a cornrow fro. When you have cornrows under your braids, but your hair grows back so much that it looks like you have an afro, and then on top of the afro you have your cornrows. So it looks really strange. And that's what happens to so many of us. We let our braids and our cornrows grow so much that we basically develop an afro, and then on top of the afro is our braids and our cornrows. Don't do that. Once you're done with this pamper session, you'll feel so good about yourself because everything is done. So when I'm doing my hair, I like to wash everything out and then put on a mask. So right now I'm using the Cantu mask, which I really love their masks. And this time I think I'm using the bentonite one, which goes on so beautifully. So after I've washed my hair, I put on the mask, I put on a shower cap, and then on top of that I put on a towel. That allows me to use the body heat from my body to condition my hair and to mask it so that all of the goodness from the mask penetrates into my hair and it makes it feel good by the end of the day. So once I've got my mask and my towel on, I leave that on until I get back to my hair in the second round. Number 4, we're working down and we're getting down to our face. So you want to cleanse your face and put on a mask. I don't know how people don't put on cleansing before they put on masks. So a mask works really well once you first wash your face and then you put on the mask that you're going to use. So you want to use a mask that you can take off, put on the serum, rub in the serum on your face, and then continue with your wash day or your pamper day, right? So you don't want something that's going to interrupt your session. So whatever you're using, try and use a sheet mask or something that you know you're just basically going to rub into your face once it's done and wash it off 30 minutes from now. So ever since I started using Nimu, I've fallen in love with the mask that they have. It's actually an exfoliator, and it doesn't have those beads that you feel like you are just scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing off your face. Guys, you don't have to scrub everything off for it to feel clean. There are other exfoliators that actually get rid of the dead skin and all of the bad things without having to scrub the living bejeebers out of your skin. So with this one, you put it on and you put it on your dry face and you leave it for 3 minutes. Then you rub it into your face for 2 minutes, leave it for another 2 minutes, and then only wash it off. It doesn't interrupt my pamper day and allows me to sit with it for a little bit and then remove it, and my skin feels extra clean and extra smooth when I'm done with it. Number 5 is our favorite part. So we have done our hair, we have done our faces, and now it's time for us to get into the body. And the best way to do that on a pamper day is a nice, warm, hot bubble bath. So you know me, scented candles, all the bubbles, all the feel goodness. But even if you don't have your scented candles, you can just have your bubbles. So if you really want to try and spoil yourself just a little bit, head over to Woolies and buy this little pack that comes with your exfoliators. It comes with a body scrub. It has the bubble bath as well as the body creams. So I bought this one that has the bubble bath as well as the body cream. And this really helps me to have a really beautiful smelling bubble bath. Everything is vegan, so I know that it's good for the environment and both good for my skin as well. I find that vegan products actually complement my skin and they're very light on the skin. It smells amazing. So pour in your bath, put in the bubbles, and soak for a little bit. Top it all off with some really good oils. So put a splash of an essential oil, whether it's your lavender, which will make you feel so nice and relaxed, and then top it off with either some olive oil. You can put in some coconut oil, which I really love to use quite a lot of, and I also put a splash of anything that has any vitamin E in it. If you want to use any of your plant oils, those work really well in a bath. When you get out of this sister right here, your body is just going to feel so hydrated and so good. You will love yourself for it. Next is to exfoliate your body. So after you've sat and you've been soaking, you're sipping away at your beauty smoothie, you're listening to Slay in Your Lane on your audio, and you're thinking to yourself, now I've had enough of the soaking. I've soaked away the stress. I've soaked away the demands on my life. Now it's time for me to scrub away the badness. Look, when it comes to scrubbing, don't go too hard. Sometimes you may want to actually just get yourself a scrubbing brush where the bristles are actually super soft, and when you scrub your body and you move your way down, you use your normal body wash and you're just exfoliating your skin of whatever dry skin you may have. You can do this once a month or once a week. So whatever scrub or exfoliator you have, remember, don't go too fast or too hard into your skin. Some of you guys are just scraping away all the badness of your life. You feel as though you become a new person. It's like you're trying to scrape away your middle name. That's how hard you guys are just scrubbing away at your body. You don't need to do that. Keep it nice and simple. Use something that you'd use once a week, a nice light exfoliator, or use an exfoliating brush where you can use your normal body soaps and just scrub away at anything that you may need to do. This is really amazing to do before you shave because it prevents and helps to prevent ingrown hairs. Number 7 is that I like to take this time to actually then come out of the bath and wrap myself with a towel. I don't wipe away all of the water just as yet. I just leave it on my body for it to air dry. But what I do before I take out the water, remember we're trying to multitask and save water here. I sit on the edge of the bath and I then start to shave my legs, or I use Veet. and making sure that the water takes away any of the hairs that I may have. See, this is what people usually go into the bath to do, and then they're just there trying to shave in the shower and they might slip and fall, and I don't want to get that. So sitting on the edge of my bath and shaving my legs there helps me to get the hair into the water, and it gets soaked away after that, just washed away in the water. I know it gets so nasty sometimes seeing your own hair, but at some point you have to shave. Have you seen how hairy you can get sometimes if you don't shave? I'm one of those hairy people, and you do not want to see me when I'm hairy. I don't want to see myself when I'm hairy, so shaving is an essential part of my shaving routine. So of my pamper routine. So if you do not have a shaving gel or a shaving cream, you can actually use your creamy body oils or your body butters, or you can use a conditioner. I've seen that a hack of mine is to actually use a conditioner that I'll use on my body or on my hair to put on my legs as I am shaving it away. It makes my skin super smooth and soft when I'm shaving, because you don't want to have your skin being super dry when you're shaving. So try and put something as a layer that you can use to shave off. You want to get your shaving gel or your shaving cream, or you want to use a light creamy body bath. And if you don't have that, or you want to go the extra mile of that condition, use a hair conditioner on your legs, and you'll see that shaving it off actually makes the process much smoother, and it makes your skin feel less irritated. So now we've had our nice soak, we have shaved our legs, we have exfoliated, we've removed the water out of the bath, and I like to actually clean my bath afterwards because I don't like to see that while I'm pampering, right? I mean, it just clogs up my mind just looking at the side and be like, ooh, I was a dirty person. So you just want to, even if it's just a light, you know, it's just as a side note, guys. Bad. Anyway, so step number 8 is that you want to now start to remove whatever has been on your face or your body. So if it has been 10 minutes, you can always remove your sheet mask while you're in the bath and rub in whatever serum is on it. And if you need to wash it off later, you can do so when you hop out of the bath. Now with my exfoliator, I usually do take it off right about the middle of my bath. I'm just there rubbing it into my face. By the time I'm done, I'm hopping out and I'm about to shave. So whatever mask you've used, you want to take it off at this point. You also want to take off whatever mask you've had on your hair. Now, here's the thing. When you remove the mask on your hair, you then need to wash your face again because some of the product may come off. So if that is the case, you'll want to cleanse your face and then move on to the next step. Number 9 is to moisturize. Now, it is not good enough to just put on a cream. Every single other day of the week you're putting on a cream. This is no ordinary day. No, we are respecting ourselves. This is an extra special day. This is our pamper day. This is my home spa day, and I will enjoy myself. So you need to put on something special. Even if it means that you need to buy yourself something that you keep at the back of your cupboard, do so. I like to use oils at this point because they go into the skin so beautifully, especially if you're taking your nice soak, you have exfoliated your skin, your hair is clean, your face is extra beautiful, and now your body needs the same care. So as women, I don't know what it is, but our melanin skin likes coconut. It likes coconut. I know it does seem so corny, but our bodies like coconut. Just use it. I really love either coconut oil or shea butter. Oh my gosh. Oh my word. I have been eyeing the Masodi shea butter. Oh, when I have my hands on this thing. So I've placed my order. I'm going to get it, and I know it's going to be good. Our skin loves shea butter. If you have your stretch marks, if you have dry skin, you want to make sure that it is beautifully moisturized. And there's something about coconut shea butter for our melanin skin. The best thing you could ever do for yourself. And finally, number 10. Now that you've done everything on your body, you've taken care of your hair, you've taken care of your face, your skin is looking good, you've cut your toenails and your fingernails, somewhere in between all of that has been going on, you want to take care of your mind. When you're starting off the week and you actually have your mind in check, that's when your full energy is then used at its optimal level. Have you ever seen sometimes you can look good, ne? You'll exfoliate, and you're just like, I am skoon. I am waiting. I'm the skoonest I've ever been in my life. But then up here, it's junk. It doesn't matter how soft your skin is. It doesn't matter how hydrated you are. If you are stressed and you have too much on your mind, it just all goes to waste. It just instantly dries up your skin. It just instantly turns you into biltong because you're just dried up because your mind is not in the game. So I like to have my journal, and this journal that I use, it's actually my daily diary that I have, that I put my thoughts in. I have a lot of my gratitude in this journal, and now I'm starting to use it for other thoughts as well. If I need to brain dump, if I feel like I've got a lot to do, I usually put it on this journal and it makes me feel so much better. So if you're doing this on a Sunday, you want to reset your mind for the rest of the week. So put down anything that you may think to yourself, this is the things that may come into my mind and stress me throughout the week. So let me put them down on a piece of paper and I'll feel better about myself. Alright, so that is the 10-step process to the perfect pamper day for ladies who got no time at all. As you can see, I was actually able to do the whole 2-hour session going through all 10 steps, got my toenails cut, I got paint on my toenails, I did my fingernails, my hair is done, everything has changed about me. I am a new person. Out of the cocoon came out a butterfly just because of this pamper session. And the same can happen for you if you get your timing right. Just get those 2 hours and think to yourself, head to toe times 2, and you will be perfect for the rest of the week. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. Have an absolutely amazing self-care Sunday. To everybody who joined me 7:30 South African time for the live premiere and live chat, good morning, morning party people. I hope that you have an absolutely amazing day. Happy Sunday. I'm Kopano Shimange, and this is How I Do Things. Hey gorgeous, I hope that you liked this video. I hope that you also gave it a big thumbs up and that you leave me a very good comment down below. Don't forget to leave without subscribing. It is completely free, no obligation, just to say that, hey girl, I look out for your videos and I want to continue seeing more. Head over to my website, www.kopanoShimange.com, to find some more content about building your confidence, how to manage your money, and also a few secrets on how to become an influencer. Until next time, I'll see you. Mwah.